Hello everyone, this is my latest Vintage Chic Scents haul. This is the Mysterious Magic sample or thing, I don't know. This is my new setup for fall. How do you like it? Great. Let's move on. So I had a little trouble. I was missing a quartet and one of my leaves from my Mysterious Magic sampler. Yep, that's what it's called. So I messaged Kirby and she got back to me within like seconds, not even minutes, like I mean maybe one full minute, and I showed her my receipt, and she had of course sold out of the leaf, but she did have the quartet, so she sent that on its way. So I got two samples from that coming in today, because my original order came in on Monday, but this one didn't come in until today. So I got Scarlet and Red, which is, I know it's grandma's pie crust, something spicy that I can't remember, and like vanilla. And I actually like it. It's glitter. I mean, I don't think I'd want like a loaf of it, but I'm glad I have a sample of it, because you can smell the pie crust, but it's spicy. I mean, it definitely smells different than her zucchini bread. But that is my first sample. The next one is Hitchcock Presents, and that's the leaf that I didn't get. And that one is zucchini bread and blueberries and cream. So, gray. And I'm really sad that I didn't get a leaf of this. I mean, I'm so glad I got this sample, because this smells awesome. Because she has one of the best zucchini breads. Although I've smelled like 3, so I can't be too certain. But because it smells like a bread, but it's a rich bread. Just a hint of spice. And this one definitely has blueberries and cream. Like not just blueberries, but blueberries and cream. So I'm so glad I got a sample of that. And then my samples from the actual order were in this bag, tied with this, and they were Judy and Mickey, which I've so wanted, because I can't remember what it is now, but it's like fruit punch or fruity pebbles, something really awesome, and that's what I smell. Like fruity pebbles and buttercream, and so good. And then I got the Addams Family, and I got that in a leaf, so I'll smell that when I get the leaf. Alright, I got 2 4-packs in Vampira. Beautiful colors. Got like a gray and a fuchsia. And Vampira is blackberry, cranberry, pomegranate punch. I almost got a blossom bag of this, but I got another bag of something that smelled similar, so. And this one smells so good. Like, this is so good. There's a blackberry and pomegranate, and then I think the cranberry might be a little bit, not perfumey, but like 2 are sweet and 1 is tart kind of thing, so I'm very glad that I got that. And then I got To Catch a Thief, and that is Peppermint Noel Cotton Candy, because I've been wanting peppermint smells for, you know, winter time, and it's winter, not Christmas. Christmas is a holiday, winter is a season. It's a little bit harder to get out. Rarg. Rarg, I say. And this smells so good. This is very, very pepperminty. But I also smell like cotton candy. Like, I'm trying to remember, there's a candy, peppermint candy. It's kind of like a peppermint patty, you know, like a York peppermint patty. I mean, it doesn't have the chocolate, but it has that extra sweet peppermint. So that one is really good. Glad I got that. It's so strong, though, I don't think I would need more than this. You know, unless I happen to come upon some somewhere. Alright, next up I got I believe it was a deluxe blossom bag, 16 ounces. and the Blob. And the Blob is pomegranate sweet blackberry marshmallow. So it's pretty close to Vampire, but it doesn't have the cranberry, more marshmallowy. And I have, see, look at it in there. I have a jumbo rose in a gray color, a jumbo rose in a dusty pink color. I have two of those kinds of flowers. I think they're more like pansies maybe or something, I don't know. I have 3 of the pink medallions, 3 of the gray medallions, and then 1 color each of the large medallions. And it smells so good. Like, seriously, I can't express to you the level of happiness and joy that I have knowing that I have this. It just smells so good. It's creamy because it has pardon, that marshmallow, but it's just so fruity and sweet, and I'm just so happy that I got that. So that was my deluxe blossom bag, the Blob. And then I got my very first loaf. And isn't she pretty? She's a bright pink with a yellow leaf in it. I mean other leaves as well. Sorry, my cat's angry with me. And that is in sweet pineapple leaves with striped sweater overpour. I've been wanting to try the striped sweater, and I almost got this bag. I can't remember what it is. I think it's the Juliet was the Sun or something in 1927. It had like orange, tangerine, satsuma, stuff like that, but this one has striped sweater. So this one is sweet pineapple, strawberry preserves, orange marmalade, and blueberry cobbler, and I love all those. And it comes in the bag, obviously. And then, oh god, it smells so good. It's very pineapple-y. And see, it's full of the glitters. And then, looks like that. The leaves on the bottom. And I smell a lot of pineapple, which is great because I love pineapple, and this is a good one. And I smell the orange marmalade. And I think I smell a little bit of blueberry color, but it's mostly, like I said, pineapple and like orange. So, and it also came with the bakery bag. Sorry, my cat's just found a plastic bag. So that is my loaf. Fingers crossed. Alright, then I got the, what is it? Bubblegum Rose Quartet. And I got Gumshoe Detective, which is a bright pink and a gray, and that one is bubblegum and marshmallow. And it smells like bubblegum. It smells like a watermelon bubblegum, but you could totally smell the marshmallow. It's not just like, you know, marshmallow means creaminess. I mean, you could actually smell like a full-on marshmallow. I mean, look at that. Isn't she pretty? These are like my favorite colors together, so, and then that scent is just really, really good. Then I got Gumshoe's Sweetheart, and that one is bubblegum, marshmallow, and sweet candy. And by the way, I had my nails all painted. As you can see, this is what it was supposed to look like, but it chipped off because I did it for Monday morning, and you know, it's Friday now. And this one is a purple with a pink butt. And you could definitely smell the bubblegum, the marshmallow, and the candy. It's like a, kind of like a sweet tarts. You know, like the candy is got a little bit of a powder to it, but definitely in a good way. Definitely glad I got that as well. Then we got Candyland. which has, it depends on your point of view, either the 50s or the 80s, or maybe it's the 90s. I don't know. I'm an 80s baby. I don't really remember the 80s too well. But this one is lollipops, bubblegum, and cotton candy frosting. And I smell lollipops and bubblegum. Like there's a citrus in there, but you could definitely still smell that bubblegum. And like in the background, I feel like I can smell something else, which is probably the cotton candy frosting, but I can't specify. Then we have Snow White's Curse. And this is kind of like a deep pink and a super bright blue. And this is Mac Apple, lollipops, bubblegum, and cotton candy frosting. I love Mac Apple. And this smells really good too, because it has all those things. It has the Mac Apple, the kind of citrus, a little bit of the powder, and then the bubblegum in the background. It's just really, really good. So I'm glad I got that one. That entire quartet, I knew I would love all of them, so that's why I got that. And then the one that I just got today is the Milk Glass Quartet, which is milk glass. And that is wild berry cake batter sugar milk. And it's a white with a purple butt. And it smells so good. Like the cake batter, I feel like it's not a yellow cake, but something with a little bit of heaviness to it. But you could definitely smell the wild berry. You know, there's a couple of berry scents going on in there. Just gonna stick my nose in here for a couple of hours. And then of course the sugar milk, which I love. Wouldn't have thought I would have loved that, but we learn about ourselves every day. I'm trying to find somewhere to put it. Still got a sampler to put up there. Got Princess Milk Glass, which is a light aqua and a white butt. And Princess Milk Glass is strawberries and cream, wild berry cake batter, sugar milk. And that smells really good. Because you can smell the strawberries and cream, like fully separate from the wild berry cake batter. And you can definitely smell that sugar milk too. Like, I can't understand how these things were just poured 8:31. And they already smell so strong and awesome and oh, so good. Hold on. Next up we have Margot's Milk Glass, which is an adorable thing because that's my baby kitty cat's name. I didn't pick it, that's what she came with. And she's got a purple butt and a kind of a, can't remember what that's called, but it's a really light baby pink, but with a little hint of dust in there. I don't know. I'm weird. Sorry. That's coconut marshmallow cream pie, wild berry cake batter, sugar milk. And the wild berry cake batter sugar milk is slightly toned down. I can smell the marshmallow. Just trying to figure out if I can smell. I don't really think I can smell the coconut cream pie, but I mean, it smells different from just milk glass. So I'm not really sure what I'm smelling per se, but that one still smells good too, so I ain't mad at it. And then the final from the quartet is a blackberry milk glass, which is just blackberry, wild berry cake batter, sugar milk. And that is a gray top with a white bottom. And that just smells good. So good. Because you can smell the blackberry. And it does smell different from like the wild berry. It just smells so good. It's literally just blackberry added to the regular. So, can't go wrong with that. Alright. I may just get the sampler up here. Alright, and this is the Mysterious Magic sampler. This was a 15-leaf collection, and let's get started. The first one is the Addams Family, Make sure. And that is a light purple with a gray butt. And Adam's Family is just Leaves type. This is also one of the samples I got. And Leaves type is a cinnamon apple scent from Bath and Body Works. And that's what I smell. I mean, it's good. Something I would want something a little bit creamier, but it's a really good scent. And I had been wanting that candle, you know, just to try it out. So now I have this instead. And next up is the Black Cat. And that one is Cider Lane topped with whipped cream. You could see that right there. And that's just a dark gray with a light gray. And Cider Lane is also a Bath and Body Works. It's a caramel apple. And that's what this smells like. And I so wish I had like a huge bag of this. Even though I have 2 of the candles. Because it's that caramel apple. I'm not sure if it's a Mac apple. I think it's a different kind. It might be a green apple and a Mac apple together. Red Delicious, who knows? It's so creamy because you can smell that whipped cream. It smells like cold whipped cream on a caramel apple. It's just really, really good. Glad that wasn't spicy. Then we have Bride of Frankenstein. And that is Apple Blueberry Wedding Cake. This is one I've been looking forward to trying because I love apple and blueberry. And that is a dusty green with a gray butt. Which makes sense. And I love that blueberry. Oh my goodness, that blueberry. I'm not sure what the apple is though. I think it might be like a Red Delicious, Fuji, one of those. And like the wedding cake, it's in between like a white and a yellow. To my mind anyways. It's not quite as what I was expecting it to be. Like, I think the apple is more dominant. I'm not sure how I feel about that apple. I don't know. But I like it. But I'm glad I didn't get like a huge amount of it. Then we have the Crybaby Killer. And that is a tannish with a dark gray. And Crybaby Killer is pistachio, fluffy marshmallow, sugar cookie dough, and fresh strawberry. And you can smell that pistachio because it's the, you know, the cherry kind of pistachio, which I love, so I'm fine with that. And I think I can maybe smell a little bit of the sugar cookie dough, but I'm not really smelling much more than the cherry at the moment. So that was a good one to me. Then we have the Great Pumpkin, and I believe that this time she had a sampler with a whole bunch of Great Pumpkin mixtures, and I wanted to try it, but I wasn't sure whether her pumpkin would be more spicy, because like her zucchini bread isn't, but you never know. Maybe she compensates. And the Great Pumpkin is pumpkin layer cake with cream cheese frosting. And that is just orange on a slightly darker orange. And I actually like it. And it actually kind of smells like pumpkin, like the pumpkin filling. And then the cream cheese frosting. Like there's a hint of maybe some warmth, which I assume is from a spice. But that is really good. So now I'm upset that I didn't get the sampler. Or maybe it was a quartet. Maybe the quartet was zucchini. One or the other. Either way, I feel like I missed out now. Then we have Haunted Hayride, which is a bright orange with a dark gray butt. And the Haunted Hayride is sweet potato pumpkin pie topped with salted caramel glaze. This one I was worried about, but this one smells really good too. Because you can smell that salted caramel, and like there's a hint of spice because, you know, I mean, you have 2 different kinds of pies. I think I smell a bit of the crust. Oh, that just smells like fall right there. That is a good scent. Then we have, instead of having Hitchcock Presents, which I said was the zucchini bread and blueberries and cream, next up is Master of Suspense. And that is blueberry lemon poppy seeds. So yeah. And that's a bright, bright blue and a bright yellow. And it is awesome. Because you smell the blueberry, like the blueberry and the strawberry, which you could smell separately. I'm not sure if you smell a cereal scent, but then you smell the lemon poppy seed, and it's not a cleaner at all, and it's so good. Then we have the Monster Hop. There it is. Which is a bright green, and I don't know, is that a lavender? Like a really grayish purple. And that one is Watermelon Fruit Punch Cotton Candy. And she has a really good watermelon. Because it smells like a, you know, I don't know, it might be a candied watermelon, but it's like a really good one. And then the fruit punch is really good. Oh, that is just so good. I know I need more of that. Can't remember if that was in the list to choose from. And then the next one is The Munsters. Love that show. And that is Pumpkin Caramel Eggnog. And I was worried because, you know, pumpkin and eggnog. And this one has like a deep blue and then a purple. This one's kind of weird. I assume it's the eggnog. I don't know if you like smell the alcohol from the eggnog. I mean, it's good, but I feel like if I had something a little creamy or a little fruity with it, might be better. Maybe even just the, you know, Monster Hop with that. Then we have Night of the Living Dead, and that is a kind of mint green and a coral pink. And Night of the Living Dead is Satsuma, Blonde Moment, Vanilla Bean, Noel, and Zucchini Bread, which seems kind of weird because Blonde Moment is fizzy and zucchini bread is, you know, bread. But I like it. You smell the Satsuma and zucchini bread the most. But there's a hint of a sweet berry fizzy. So that's actually really good too. Weirdly enough. Despite it not sounding good at all. Then we have Sanderson Sisters. And that is Green Apple, Caramel, Candy Corn, Marshmallow. And that is a bright orange and a light gray. Or medium gray. And that smells really good. It's like full on green apple, crisp, like you just bit into it. And then that caramel and that marshmallow. I don't really think I smell the candy corn per se, but those are awesome. So I understand the hype about that one, because that reminds me of my childhood. Because I love green apples. Then we have a Vampira, which, like I said, is Blackberry, Cranberry, Pomegranate Punch. This one is in a fuchsia with a gray. We all know that I love that one. Then we got the Warrens. And that one is Gooey Marshmallow Glazed Cinnamon Donut Cider Lane. And that's a bright green and a purple. And I like this one too, because you can smell the cider lane and the gooey marshmallow, but that cinnamon donuts, it definitely gives it something. I mean, I think I like the one that's just the cider lane and, you know, the black cat, but that one is like, if the black cat was an A, that would be an A minus. I don't know. They're both A's. Sorry. And then the Witching Hour is Pumpkin Cream Cheese Cinnamon Glazed Baklava. And that is in a purple with a dark gray. And of course, worried because cinnamon glazed baklava. but I do actually like it. Although right now I'm smelling like a kind of an alcoholic smell, but it is really good. But it's warm cinnamon. It's just that something about it kind of reminds me of like a cinnamon mouthwash, which I don't understand because I don't think I've ever had a cinnamon mouthwash, so I don't know how it remind me of it. But that was my entire VCS haul from September 2016, and she has, I think it's kind of like a customer appreciation or customer's pick, or I don't know, but it's some that customers created during her last oh, what are those things called? Where you vote. I don't know. Well, people put up their own blend ideas, contests. Wow, hard word there. She put up a contest so that people can, you know, name and make their own scents, and then she would pick 5 of them, and then there'd be like 5 that were picked by us, and so she has those coming in her newest ordering, which is going to be in, I think, October 15th. I think it's a Wednesday this time instead of Thursday. That'll be confusing. So this is, like I said, it was my entire haul, and she was super generous because she gave me 2 samples for when she sent the quartet that had been missing, and compensated me for the leaf that wasn't in here, and then of course gave me a little sample of the one that I was missing. So I'm really hoping that one gets picked for coming back, because I need more of that one. That one was really good. Of course, the one that I missed is the one that's really, really good. I need more of it. Okay. Well, I have one more order, should be here on Monday, and then the others are pre-orders, so that'll be a while. But as you know, I will be back, and this is my fall lineup. Thanks for watching. Bye.